Alrighty, let's go up. Where do we want to go first? Where should we go first is the question. We can't make it over here yet, but we can go over here. So what are we thinking? Red mane Freya. Oh, yeah, she was a red mane, and then a horn scent. Okay. Maybe Miquella has a shadow like Ronnie, and we get a new wolf boy. Well, Miquella was an Empyrean, so he would have a shadow. That is 100% the lore. Do I want to go across this big bridge right now? I think so. Elec Great Bridge. Okay. This is very like Lord of the Rings, Elfland. I've definitely watched Lord of the Rings. That's a joke. I have actually watched Lord of the Rings. Oh, they made ballistas they could aim. Advanced technology Miquella had. I don't know if these are Miquella's forces or Mesmer's forces. My guess is Mesmer. What the fuck is that? Is that a troll? It looks like a Stone Digger troll. Wearing X-Carrion robes, maybe? Oh, fuck. It's one of these guys. All right. Ooh! Nope. Yarp. Love this weapon. Want to build around it so bad, or at least the ash. It's a cool weapon. It's got cool fashion souls. I did just realize that that weapon being used there means that this is a Mesmer encampment. This isn't Miquella's group. This is Mesmer's group. Yeah, black pyreflies. This is Mesmer's groups. The tents have a non-Miquella rune pattern. This is true. They do. I was wondering if this was Mesmer's symbol, because we don't really know much about Mesmer yet. Being able to dodge stagger people is like so choice. This shit kicks ass. Using tree sentinel attacks. Now that I'm realizing this. Tree sentinel, crucible knight. It's got a few of them hits. Ah! Oh! Leave me be! I'm just a little boy. I'm just a boy. Ouch. Ouchie. Ouch. There we go. It always feels good to hit with just the tip. Man, I'm getting a bazillion smithing stones. They really know you're gonna want to play with the weapons and stuff. Fucking fuck me, I'm so stupid. There was a thing right there. There was a grace right there. What am I doing? What am I doing, chat? I also have a ton of arcane, it's true. I wrote a new short story for the Null Playing Games Cape Escape 2 thing. So if you like that sort of thing, you can always go over to that Patreon and get that just as an aside. People on YouTube will get this in like 3 days. Erdtree fragment. Okay, cool. We love that. Hiccup. Very strong hiccup. Why wouldn't my lock-on change? That was annoying. Oh god, he noticed me. I guess if it's just him, I should be doing fine. Oh, this weapon feels so good. Piecemeal says, what system are we using this time? You can find out by watching the session 0. I will say it's a new system. It's one that we haven't used before. In the context of Null Playing Games, I mean, I have played games in this system, but I don't think anyone else has. Except maybe Dax. Fire Knight's Cookbook. Record of crafting techniques left by the Fire Knights who served Mesmer the Impaler. Details the art of wielding fire for the benefit of soldiers. Okay. Those are massive spears. Holy crap. Ow. I just like, it took me a second to realize their range. It's insane. Mesmer soldier armor. Ragged cloak is draped over rusted mail. Though the chest piece features a Erdtree motif, gold has been used for its engraving, a small consolation to those forced to wage a war without grace or honor. What does that mean? Try rump. I had rump last night. Where is this? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we going? What's going on? Level design for this enemy with the big shield is fascinating to me. Big, strong enemy is perfectly posed to get backstabbed, and just out of sight is a smaller enemy that's going to attack you after you attack him, but they give you just enough time to defeat the smaller enemy, just in time for the bigger enemy to recover. Yeah, it's neat. It rewards you for trying to puzzle the situation out, but doesn't give it to you for free, which is cool. Heavy thrusting weapons are so cool. They are such a cool weapon type. Did I already sit at this grace? I'm gonna feel like an idiot if I didn't. I feel like an idiot. Could have been really, really dangerous if I died. How do you get in here? There's a sign in there. How did the guy get... Okay. Just checking for items. So that must be Mesmer's symbol. I want to see what's actually on it so that we can figure out if it means anything. Okay. Sorry, I'm also checking. That's an Everjail, isn't that? No, that's the big tower that we saw. Huh. There's a lot going on here. That's a perfumer. What are the perfumers doing here? Oh, I guess he probably... Mesmer probably employed a lot of perfumers because he was, hey, that was Morgana we just saw. That was Morgana's ghost. Remember them? Darkmoon Greatsword fired spells at a tree and then died instantly. Okay. Oh! Okay, this is dangerous. Let's back up a little. So Mesmer might have, I guess, being connected to fire, he would have employed perfumers. But also, they were omen hunters, the perfumers. So, and doctors, I guess? Kind of, I think. So maybe they're his war doctors? That's possible, right? I'm not making shit up. Because they cured the omen, or they tried to. No fingers ahead. Okay, well. Nothing in there. Okay, this is one that I can get a good look at. So it's flame and then a ring. But it's like a ring of fire, maybe? Or the Erdtree. Is that the Erdtree motif? I don't know. Fire spark perfume bottle. Okay. Wait a second. Strength? This is a weapon? Perfume bottle remade into a weapon by perfumers of the realm of shadow. Attacks release perfumed powder producing sparks of fire. The crusade was a violent purge and the perfumers were not called there to heal. What? This is a weapon. This is a new weapon type. Normally you have to use perfume as a weapon or as an item. What? An ephemeral weapon type? What the heck? What the heck? I imagine this would scale off. I mean, this has got to scale off faith, right? Because this does fire damage. This doesn't even do physical. What the heck? Huh? What is going on in this DLC? For real? We could do a perfumer build now? That's so interesting. It seems like it's really low range. I guess not. It kind of is. Man, even the goats here are yoked. It's got so much health. That's interesting. Power stance looks like a paired weapon. It is, but if you press, you don't get an L1, you just guard. Interesting. Okay. So it doesn't actually have power stance moves. It's just, wow. That's kind of neat. I don't know what to think of this. I don't know what to think of this weird weapon. It feels really restrictive. Yeah, it's crazy AoE, but it doesn't do a lot of damage, and it halts your momentum, and it locks you into place. So there's something there with that that's interesting, but that is a big gamble of a weapon. That's a very scary weapon. We would have to build for that to make that good. I mean, you have to build for anything to make it good, but you know what I mean. Like, that's something I need to see more of. That's really interesting. That's really interesting. I had no idea that was like an actual weapon type they were adding. I really wanted them to increase like perfumes, but I just figured they would give us like a renewable perfume. I guess that's what that is in a sense. I don't know. I just wasn't expecting it to be a weapon type. That's fascinating. That's very, very interesting. I'm looking around for like items and caves and stuff. I don't know why I'm so tired. Ugh. It's Elden Ring time, baby. Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up, Toaster. Wake up. Okay. Okay, got a fire dog. Those are demi-humans or omen? Come on. Fuck. God, fighting anything on an incline with a thrusting sword is tough. Okay. I got stuck in my animation. I thought I was out of the way. Ah. All right, let's see. What is going on? This is the craziest. This was the craziest thing. I was not expecting. Oh, there's a path that way too. We'll have to go up there in a minute. Jesus Christ. Their like endure stomp is like, that's pretty strong. Their roar. This is a bananas DLC. 3,000 just for that. Wow. This DLC area is going to be really good for farming if you can get the DPS to do it. Spread crossbow. A modified crossbow made by combining 2 crossbows into one. Looks like it has duct tape on it. Capable of loading multiple bows and firing them simultaneously, enabling a spread of fire. I bet that's annoying in PvP. Holy crap. What's going on down here? Oh? Okay, these things have low poise. I don't know what they're supposed to be. They look like mole rats. That one's dead. That one's dead. All right, we gotta be careful. Maybe it's the crossbow from the catacomb fight earlier. That was a repeating crossbow. Come on, swing at me. Oh! So the one issue with this weapon is it's not as long as it looks. All right, we're gonna want to look around. Let's make sure there's nothing around here that we can miss if we go into this little nook. All right. Yeah, that looks like the end of this section, so maybe we just go in here. I squeed when I got the reward for the first night guy. You mean the generic greatsword that he was holding? The greatsword that looks like the other greatsword? I'm so happy that you're able to find something that gives you joy. Is this another crypt? It is. Mostly his armor, but the sword's ash is cool. Ruined forge, lava intake. Interesting. Sure. By grace, if I e'er see another rock, I shall find it. Of this I have no doubt. The altar of the forge cannot be far. The altar of the forge. I wish I could see this place in first person. What is this? Hit them where they're weakest. Oh. They have a weak spot. Smithing stones? Okay. Fuck. Okay. I've got a lot of health, dude. Oh, okay, we can just unlock these guys. We got literally smithing stone 1 through 7 in this room. That's crazy. All right, come on, drop so that I can fight you. This is fascinating. Okay. Okay, there's a guy there. Be wary of magic. Thank you. What is going on here? There's a sniper somewhere, clearly. There we go. Hiccup. Smithing stone 4. How do we want to do this? Okay, that's what it was. There we go. Come on. I got stuck. I thought it was going to launch me forward. You got huge Dark Souls 1 vibes from this place. This place reminded me, is so far as reminding me of Dark Souls 2, of the old Iron Keep. And a little bit of some of the areas from Demon Souls. The, Stone Fang. Yeah. Okay. Smithing stones obtained. Oh. Oh my god, finally it gave me backstab. It didn't do anything though. Fuck. Fuck. Stay away from me. Reskinned mimic tier. Ouch. God, that does no damage. You'd wish that it would, huh? There we go. Alright, let's pick up some things. This is an incredible place to farm for smithing stones. What the heck? This is so kind. This is such a kind area. Incredible how nice they are to us. All right. Let's run back. There we go. He's cheeked up. You see those glutes? Boy, howdy. Gas stone. Block of stone infused with hot gas. Material used for crafting items found in the ruined forges. Perhaps these were once used as fuel for the smithing process. Okay. So the forges are ruined and there's gas inside their rocks. They got stinky rocks. Interesting direction, Miyazaki, but we'll take it. Are you kidding me? Great. Smith script dagger. I want to learn about this. But I'm going to go up here first and look in the other room. Smith script dagger. Reduced mass enhances the effects of the smithing arcs. Allow this weapon to function as a throwing dagger for all attacks. Once thrown, the dagger instantly reappears in the wielder's hand. What? is the scaling on this weapon. Why? Oh no, is the cool weapon bad? Oh no, that's sad. The scaling looks insane. Why did they make another mundane weapon? Why did they do that? Okay, these are throwing daggers. Are they paired? They're paired. Okay. That's kind of neat, but like, oof, on that scaling, four stat quad scaling. What? That's some wonk quality build ass shit. That's so strange. But the thing is that it's not even a int faith weapon. It's an int faith dex strength weapon. This is very weird. Very weird weapon. Extremely strange. I will have to see if there are other throwing daggers, because that, guys, that's a weird weapon. I'm a little bit sad about that. Because if they're that bizarre, they're basically Santier's Spear in this game, right? Like, they're built for a specific build in mind, and that is it. There's nothing else to them other than that. Wait a second. Oh, he fell down. Oh, he's gonna... Is he able to get up here? I can't, the depth perception on this is really bad, so I can't tell if it's walkable or not. This is funny. It is infinite throwing knives. This is true. Infusing it will probably focus it though. It will, but the thing with infusions is that they never, like, even when they do really well, they're never going to fully change the base scaling of the weapon, like, on a fundamental level. And generally, there's a lot, there's so much, like, build math to talk about here with this, but, like, in general, right, if you have a weapon that scales off of physical stats, right, it's most beneficial for you if you can then infuse it with something else that, that like augments it, like give it a good passive or something like that, right? And or, you know, any other manner of things. You can give it frostbite, you can give it whatever. Sorry, I'm trying to focus. Hold on. By grace of air, see another rock. Oh, it's right here. That's where we are. Oh, we lowered it and now we opened a shortcut. I see. Try throwing. Okay. Sorry, that was funny. I understand where I am now. What was I saying? I was in the middle of saying something. Oh yeah, scaling. So if a weapon starts with 4 stats as its primary scaling, even if one of them is really high and the others are really low, it becomes a question of, like, why was it built like this? Because it means it's going to be taking all of those scaling factors into its damage. And that was a pure physical weapon. So why did it scale off int and faith? And I think what Rishin said is correct. They want it to be a useful backup weapon for anyone. But also, it's really heavily weighted towards dex. Just straight up, which is fine. Like, that's totally okay. But it just calls into question, like, why is it built like that? And also, like, from that question of why, I don't want to jump down here if it's going to mess me up, but it looks like there might be items down here, so I wanted to see. Nope. Wasted opportunity. The thing I was going to say was, if it's built that way, why? I guess maybe because it means that it will level up with the other stats well if you focus them, but like, I don't know. Examine altar. It farted in my face. Anvil hammer, ancient dragon smithing stone. One of the treasures of the ruined forge is a tremendous hammer that incorporates as its head the red-hot anvil of the forge. It is said that the anvil's shape is inspired by that of an altar, and that long ago it was indeed used as such a rite and ritual. Smithing art spears. Grass, red-hot handle in the ground, setting up countless spears. Okay. What? What? Maybe it's like in all the smith's weapons are like this? Strength, faith, dex, int? What the fuck? And like the other issue here with this is it means that they have requirements. They have requirements for all of those types, right? And this is pretty small. I mean, you just need to invest in strength faith. So this is a strength faith weapon, but you need 11 int for it? That's really weird. Why? Like why? I don't understand. It makes me want to ask questions. It makes me ask questions. But these are smith themed, so maybe it's just the smith weapons. Maybe the smith weapons are like that. My brain. It's hard for me to understand what this weapon is communicating to me. 'Cause like, what? You know what I mean? Like sometimes something happens in a game and you're like, why? Why was this specific build the focus? I don't know. Yeah, huh? Maybe it's accounting for the higher stat growth with DLC into 200. I don't know. I don't know. Because like most of the items and weapons in this, or most of the rewards you get in this playthrough are like level 5 smithing stones. So like, I don't know. That doesn't seem like a level 200 area to me. That's fascinating. I have so many thoughts about this. I've got a lot of thoughts about this, but I don't know if they really actually amount to anything, but I'm very interested in whatever the heck is up with these weapons and why they scale this way. It's very curious to me. Because my guess is they scale this way. Pitch dark soot clings to it, much like the interfaces of the men who wore them. Interesting. It reads to me that maybe these are because they're smith items. Because you have to guess that maybe there's other throwing daggers that aren't this one. Same with this. This anvil hammer thing, like, so maybe it's just a smith thing. Right? Like that's my logic. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. But yeah, and it is weird. It is weird that I didn't find a boss here. I'm gonna mark that. I kind of want to keep exploring this place because I want to know what the heck is up with that, but we got to the anvil and the anvil put down the you can leave now thing. So maybe we finished it up. I don't know. I'm very curious. We'll come up around this side now. Like that. I think that's a good idea. Map. Yeah. Huh. So very curious.